I think feminism and the manosphere and red pill space, they're both children of the sexual revolution. Now, what was the sexual revolution? Well, they say it's separate sexual liberation. What was liberated? It wasn't men and women's sexuality that was liberated. The sexual liberation was liberating women's sexuality from the constraints of marriage, meaning like your sexuality, your procreative sexuality is now yours. You can do whatever you want with it instead of put it towards civilization building, because men build civilization with their hands and with their heads, right, and their bodies, right? Women build civilization with their bodies in a very different way by producing people, right? And that's a
Yeah.
vital part of building civilization. You need people. Well, sexual liberation liberated women's sexuality from the constraints of the family. They were very open about that. And so now you have women's sexuality liberated into the public sphere. And then what happens? Well, you have all this supply of what we might call sex, which creates demand. And where's the demand coming from? The demand is coming from these fatherless men preying on essentially fatherless women, right? And so when you talk about godly sexuality to people, it's one man and one woman for life, period, end of discussion. Adultery, sin. Thou shalt not even covet thy neighbor's wife. That's God's.
Yeah.
God gave us 10 laws, 10 commandments. That was one of them.
Yeah.
So one man and one woman for life. Now, if you talk to feminism says, why should I just give my sexuality to one man for life? Why should I do that? What does the manosphere say? Why should I only be content with one woman for life? Right? And so the core issue is around what we do with our sexuality, whether we use our sexuality for godly purposes, for producing fruit for the kingdom, for being fruitful and multiplying, or being fruitless. And that's how you can see that these are two wings of the same bird. You have feminism resisting Christianity because I shouldn't be giving my sexuality to one patriarchal man. And you have the manosphere resisting Christianity because I shouldn't be giving my sexuality to one woman. Both are children of the sexual revolution, with the manosphere being the younger child of the two. But there have been additional children as well, LGBT, the transgender movement, and all of that as well. But these are all children of the sexual revolutions, of sexual liberation. And if anyone wants to disappear down a very far rabbit hole, I recommend researching Wilhelm Reich, who coined the phrase the sexual revolution, and he was a communist. The sexual revolution was entirely a communistic value. So you can explore that. But so then you have men and women trying to reestablish godly sexuality, and we're getting enormous pushback from every direction. And that's how you know it's right.